Hey guys, welcome back to Life is Mad, it's Adam here, and today before we do the video I just want to say sorry for not uploading for the past 4 days. I've been busy, I've been doing things, Josh has left the channel because he's refusing to do a video, so we're just going to move on from there. It's my channel now because, I do videos because I love you guys. All 17 of you will grow, trust me, we will grow. But today we're going to be doing a story about something that happened when I was younger, when I was about 13. I'm 16 now, so about 3 years ago this happened, and well, I used to live in this forest, and I'm not going to say the forest for obvious reasons because I don't live that far away from it now, and well, at the time I lived in the middle of the forest, and well, it was nice and all, and it had a main road going through the middle of it. I've got a couple of stories from this area and from what happened here, things I did, things that happened, mainly because it was just a very busy place, and things happen when it's busy. And well, when we lived here, we had my older dog that always used to run away and escape, and she always used to look after herself, so to be honest, we didn't really ever get worried because she would genuinely just come back about 6 hours later. She always used to go off into the forest. The only issue was people, because people there would go and take her to the centres or somebody to look after, when genuinely she could just look after herself on her own and just look after herself and get home safely. It was when people got involved with what was going on, that's when things went bad. So basically, lots of people used to take her to veterinary centres, and we'd have to go and find her and search veterinary centres before she got literally given away to a different family, whereas she just got left. She was road smart, she never used to go on the road. So basically, this one time, it was a little bit more sinister than that. It was literally somebody tried to steal my dog. This guy basically literally tried to steal my dog in front of us. It was fucking ridiculous. It was so obvious as well. It was so bait. And well, basically what happened was she'd escaped. She was walking down the road. My friend came over that day, so we were there talking to his parents as he was about to leave the house. And our family is a good friend, so we were talking to him before he was going to get taken and dropped off home and stuff. So we were just talking outside our house for a bit before they were going to leave. And well, my dog obviously must have snuck away as we were all talking because the doors were open. It was a hot summer's day and stuff. And she must have gone down the road and into the forest, because the next thing I do is we look around and we notice that she's not there. And my sister comes out and asks where she is, and she's not there. She's not inside the house. So we weren't really that worried when it happened because, she does it a lot, and we weren't really worried in general. But then after a while, she didn't come back after we were calling her and stuff, because she kind of had to come back inside. It was starting to go dark. And well, me and my friend decided to go look for her for a bit as our parents were talking, because nobody was that worried in general because she did it a lot. And well, we went down into the forest, and as we were looking down in the forest, we were calling and calling, and I shit you not, the audacity of this guy is absolutely ridiculous. It turned out he didn't speak English supposedly because he wasn't really speaking any English when I saw him and I tried to speak to him. But he genuinely, as I was calling my dog's name, I was calling my dog, calling over and over, trying to get it to come back. And as I was calling and calling, it was pretty obvious that if you find any dog or any lost dog, it was pretty obvious that it was my dog. There was nobody else out there looking for the dog. It was obvious that it was my dog, and my dog always responds to my name. And I shit you not right now, this guy tried to walk past me with my dog chained up onto his lead. Like, he had a dog there, and I just thought it was somebody walking with 2 dogs. You don't even notice. You're not really looking at anybody else's dog because you're not expecting it. And well, my brain is a bit fucked up basically, so I realised after he walked past me that he had 2 dogs on one lead. So basically he had his dog, I presume it's his dog, now looking back on it, it probably wasn't, he was out there looking for lost dogs or some shit, and he basically had one dog on the end of the lead, and then my dog's neck literally like chained to the middle of the lead. It was so dangerous really, she could have snapped her neck if the other dog tried to pull. And he tried to walk past me with my own dog, and when I look back on it now, he genuinely did try and keep her to the left side of him, which is, like away from me. And eventually I went, that's my dog, and he just looked up at me, and then he started speaking, I want to say Polish. It was like that sort of language, I guess, and that sort of demeanor and that kind of vibe I got off him, and I thought he was Polish or something. And genuinely, if I wouldn't have, got my dog, I believe that he would have just taken her into a car and sold her, or dog fighting or whatever. I don't even know what he'd have done, but it was pretty evident that he knew it was my dog and tried to hide her. And at the time I was a 13-year-old little pussy, so I just kind of like went, well, you've got my dog there, do you want to give her back? And he kind of got her off the lead. It was quite awkward. It was quite an awkward interaction, him untying my dog from his dog's lead. Then he kind of quite quickly tried to walk away from the situation, and then that's when I realized it was really dodgy, and my dog would have probably got killed or some shit, because my dog is a very small dog, my older dog. And well, what makes it even more ironic and even funnier, I guess ironic telling it back, I don't know if that's not really the right word, but whatever, it was quite funny. And when we got back to my house, he actually parked his car outside our house. So we walked past him as he was getting the other dog into the back of his car, and the look he gave me as I walked to my family, he must have just looked at me and died on the inside, because he just saw me and saw about like 20 other people outside our houses, because it was like neighbours and everything. It was just a busy day, and stuff. He just looked up and will have seen seen loads of people around him and will have immediately just thought that I was going to try and snitch or some shit on him or just try and get him in shit. But, you know, like I said, I was a bit of a thick little 13-year-old, you know, I didn't really use my brain very much, and I didn't really say anything until afterwards, and he, by then, was gone, and he should have really been reported, to be honest, because it was really dodgy what was happening, and you know, it's just not right. And yeah, so the moral of the story is just make sure you don't let your dogs go out, because it's not even their problem if something happens. Some dogs are really thick, like my younger dog, I'd never let her go out because she's retarded, but my older dog I would. So, you know, the moral of the story is just don't trust people with dogs and stuff, because they'll just go take them somewhere else trying to help, but really not helping. So yeah, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Check out my social medias in the description below. Comment down below what you thought of this video. Turn the bell on, you know, you want to see these videos coming out. Try and get them out daily, you know, because I've got so many life stories. They're going to dry up soon. And yeah, we hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next video.